Just a little tiny news bulletin that I think has a lot of Meaning, luck is not a lady. The DeWine administration has released the results of a new survey showing that, and this is the first one, by the way, they'll do this survey at least annually for the coming years. This is the result of legalized gambling. New survey showing that 1 in 5 Ohioans, more than 1.8 million individuals, 1.8 million in Ohio, are now either at risk or fallen all the way into the category of problem gamblers. By age, 18 to 24-year-olds were the largest percentage of at-risk problem gamblers. And by marital status, married individuals were the smallest percentage, while separated or single individuals were the largest. Following the legalization of sports betting, problem gambling helpline calls increased 66%. In an attempt to reduce the harm legalization is causing, the state is also running extensive and growing problem gambling services, though the cost of those programs is unclear. 1.8 million. We're only about a year or so into legalized gambling. 1.8 million individuals are suffering from the wonderful access to gambling everywhere by everyone and promoted so heavily. You ever think about the staggering total that the gambling industry spends on encouraging people to gamble in Ohio? No different than the other states where it's legalized. It's one of the major sources of revenue for TV and radio now, out of nowhere. One of the major sources, could be number one. I'd like to ask the producers and the station owners and the DJs and the talk show hosts especially at the radio stations. Are you proud of yourselves? You're making a lot more money thanks to the gambling industry. They're putting a lot of new money into your pockets, including both the producers and the on-air people. Are you happy? 1.8 million. How many of those will be lives that are ruined? They're not going to come back. They've lost all the money they had. They've borrowed money from friends and relatives and loan sharks to get back in the game. Oh, maybe I'll win next time. Get back to even, and then it's all upwards from there. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'd like to ask you other talk radio hosts, including even, what's his name? Bloom, whatever his name is, on one of the big stations, where they're all in. Hey, gambling is great. Hey, call these guys. Hey, get your gambling here. You proud? You proud of yourselves? Do you know WHK refuses to accept gambling advertising? The entire Salem network said, no, we don't want your money. No, that's dirty money. That's blood money. We don't want it. I'm proud of that. That we don't. All we had to do was say, yeah, sure, we'll take it. Thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And especially their favorites are the talk show hosts. People like the talk show host. And if they say, hey, I won last week, and hey, here's the point spread. You know, sports now is more about gambling than it is about sports. even the biggest names on the biggest TV shows, the NFL games, and now we're into the season of basketball, of course, baseball too, mainly football leads the way. But the hosts, the big names, the people you know and like, hey, what's the line on the, hey, I think they'll cover that. I don't know. Okay. Can you look in the mirror still as the new numbers come in? 1.8 million in Ohio. Think of the suffering. Think of the families that are wounded, all because of gambling. Okay. Just a little mention there.